Afternoon all, and welcome back to PBTV. We're live on YouTube and Facebook, and today we're going to look at the Specna Arms range. So welcome back. We're here to talk about the Specna Arms range as a whole. We're going to look at the core, we're going to look at the edge, and we're going to look at something special at the end. This is more an ins and outs thing, so if you've got any questions at all about internals, specs, ranges that they do, by all means drop them down below. They're super popular at the moment, from entry level all the way up to MOSFETs and really good internals. But first we're going to take a look at the core range. So as if by magic, we have our Specna Arms core. So I've brought out the C19 to look at today, but the core is the internal components. Externally, each one has a slightly different aspect, but internally all the core are the same. So if you've got any questions on the C19 or the Mark 18 that I've brought out here, they've got an absolute cult following with SF around the world. So this has been a super popular platform. Starting from tip to back, we'll start at the front. It's very standard, and this isn't just the core, this is pretty much all Specna Arms. It's a 14mm counterclockwise thread on a standard birdcage flash hider. The flash hider itself might change, but they're all 14mm, giving you access to different flash hiders, suppressors, tracers, anything like that. Taking a pace back, we find the licensed Mark 18 rail and the licensed receiver. I've brought out the bronze one today just purely because I think it's the prettiest. It's a gorgeous platform as it is, but the bronze one is just even better. Oh, we're in with questions already. So Peter Thornton off YouTube. What are the materials on the Mark 18? Perfect question. So the rail itself at the front, it's covered in a micro coating, but the bronze is it is a CNC'd alloy rail. It's a two-piece, so you can take the bottom off. If you ever want to put 2 or 3s or launchers under there, you can drop the bottom half off via screws, but it is a CNC'd alloy rail. The receiver itself is plastic, allowing you to keep this platform really lightweight and really easily nice. The grip, magazine, pistol grip and stock are all plastic. The included flip-up sights are plastic, and there's a few other metal parts like the controls. So as I was saying about the rail, you get all the markings on it to give you an idea of where you're positioning your parts. So if you have multiple optics or different torches or anything like that, you can always mount them in the same place. So there's L17, L19 all the way down. Just means that you're not mounting things in the wrong place. I've thrown a pec box on the front just to give a look of how this thing gives you a sort of an eye view of how it looks once it's built. And I've thrown the holographic on there because it's pretty much a standard optic used on this platform around the world. A few other features that we have on it is a 380 round high cap. So the core comes with a single magazine of a 380 round high cap. Controls are predominantly right hand dominant. So your fire selector is on the left hand side, so operated with your thumb. Your mag release is on the right hand side, operated nice and easily with your trigger finger, and your bolt release is on the left hand side. With this, it's not a functioning bolt release, so you do have to hold the charging handle back to get to your rotary hop. But once that is set, it's the current standard now. The rotary hops are replacing the gear hops. They're just much better, much more consistent, and giving you a better range of hop. So rolling back, the charging handle to get to your hop and the stock. Nice and easy to access your battery. There's just 2 little tabs there. You can pull that and get to your battery. Just pull a little plate out and it's easy enough to get to. So a few other features on this is the tight bore barrel. So again, becoming a very strong staple and a sign of a very good brand is decent internals. So it does come with a 6.03 290mm tight bore barrel. That length will change depending on the model that you get, because you can get shorter, more CQB focused Specna Arms, but this one is more your outdoor rifle style. A couple of other bits is internally it's got a few nice sort of steel gears and your your piston, everything like that are really, really good. But this is the core, this is the entry level, so it is really, really nice. And those stepping away from a full plastic or anything like that, this is a really good place to start. So any other questions on the core, please, as we're going through this video, just drop them down below and we can revert back to anything else that you want to know about the core. But apart from that, we're going to take a look at the edge range. So here we are. I've brought out the E25 to look at for the edge, but exactly the same like the core. Internally, they have almost identical. The only thing might be a length of barrel or anything like that, but the gearbox and the tricks that these things can do are all the same. Externally, that's where the changes are. So you might get longer barrels, different stocks, and maybe different colours as well. So you can get black, tan, bronze, half tan. They've just got every option that you want. So if this doesn't quite tick the boxes for you, you can get something that will. So as with the core, the flip-up iron sights and the grip are included. This one is a Allen key at the bottom, and it directly fits into the M-lock. The core was a toolless one, so you can just screw that straight on. The E25 does come with M-lock on the left, right, and bottom, and 20mm rail on the top. Again, 40mm counterclockwise thread on the front, making it nice and easy to fit your accessories, suppressors, tracers, anything like that. And Specna Arms have just started a range of accessories, including a tracer unit. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can keep it all very, very similar. A big difference coming back from the rail, obviously the rail being metal, is the receiver is metal also. Flipping it round to this side, again, you will see the Riverrock Arms trades on the receiver. Nice, deep etched, really, really nice. And the bronze colour continues from the rail into the receiver. And, I mean, it's just gorgeous. Everyone's got to love a little bit of bronze catching in the sunlight. Another little feature that this have, you can see the extra mag on the table, is Edge come with 2 mid-cap magazines rather than the single high cap, meaning it's just you're getting multiple mags, but you're getting about the same round count out of it. Controls. Paul Eastwood on Facebook. Will they take most mag brands of magazines or just Specna Arms? These will fit and feed any mag brand. Newprol, Mag, PTS, EPM 1s, box mags, anything like that. These things just, they're amazing. So, but what we have found is the Specna Arms mags, them themselves are really, really good. You can buy these in boxes, and these fit and feed really, really nice. And these can feed the sort of heavier standard BBs. So getting to your 2.8s, these are really good mags for that as well. But looking at the controls on this one, we've got very, very similar to the core. So it is right-hand biased. So your mag release on the right-hand side for your index finger, fire selector on the left-hand side, and your bolt release on the left-hand side as well. Again, with the similar to the core. Oh, another question. Guy Coulson, bought a Specna Arms core. It's brilliant. Such good value. Yes. Value for money is where it's at with Specna Arms. Absolutely love them, all the way from your basic core up to your Edge and even Edge 2.0, and then beyond that, the Titan Customs. They're absolutely awesome. You've got value for money and a platform for anyone looking for anything. So scrolling back from the controls, we've got the sling point on the back that has a double sling point on the left-hand side and a single sling point on the right-hand side. So you can secure this exactly how you want it. And you do have a QD sling point at the back of the sling here. The stock being plastic, very, very similar to the same as the core. And access is exactly the same as well. So clicking the 2 tabs at the back, taking the plate out, and you'll be able to get into the stock tube where your Dean's connector is. Obviously, with this being Dean's, it sometimes puts people off because they might have a gun already and they're wanting to step up and get into because this has the XASR MOSFET in it. They're wanting to step into something that's got a bit more longevity, a bit more oomph about it. What you do get with this is an adapter, so you don't have to budget into buying a whole new set of batteries. You could use this for a bit before you either get your batteries changed or you get new batteries altogether. But the XASR in the Edge series, what that does is it bypasses a mechanical trigger, meaning you're getting direct power to your motor, gives you faster trigger response, gives you a faster rate of fire, and just overall more longevity in your platform. Again, with the core, these do have a tight bore barrel, and they're coming out of the box at about 335 FPS. They do have a quick change spring, so if you are going to CQB sites and you need to be a bit lower power, then it's quite easy to do. But we'll move on to something else in a second. But if you do have any other questions on the Edge range, please drop them down below. We're more than happy to answer anything that you've got going, because if you want to ask it, I can guarantee someone else is thinking it. But next up, we're going to look at something a little bit different and a little bit bigger. So, it fits on the screen just about, but you saw in that little clip G36s, but we're looking at the bigger beast, which is the Mark 1 249. Absolutely massive bit of kit, and what you get with this is you kind of get all the benefits with a little bit of less of the downside. So normally people avoid the LMGs purely due to weight. Some of them can go up to 6, 7, 8 kilos. This thing's all plastic. Super light, super easy to use, and it has loads and loads of great features. Obviously, with it being a core, it has the tight bore barrel, it has the electronic trigger, and what you have when you pinch this and lift it open, you do have an alloy rotary hop inside there. Nice and easy to adjust, fire a few rounds off and adjust it as you see fit. Means it's super easy, super accurate, and if accuracy by volume is your thing, then this is an absolute beast. It does have a quick change spring, so you can set this up exactly how you want and set it up for absolutely any field. If you do end up in a static position, obviously with it being all plastic and stuff like that, it is lightweight, so it's not really a problem. But if you end up prone or in a sanger or over a wall or anything, it does have a very quick bipod. So all you do is squeeze it together and it drops out the front handguard and you're good to go. Very easy to put it away again. You can click it up and you're good to go. If you have a pintle mount or anything like that, you can mount that just there. Going back all the way to the back, the stock is a fixed stock, and you do have the shoulder brace there, making it nice and easy, really easy to manage. You are fixed with iron sights for this, so there's no riz, there's no rails. You just spraying and praying basically. Very, very easy to use. You have got a flash hider at the front. You can unscrew that. If you want to put a suppressor on this and make it even longer, great. It's an absolute weapon. Connor Browns, I know they have made an AK range. Do they have an AK-47 at all? So there was a J series advertised a while ago. We've not had them yet. They have gone not back to the drawing board, but they're tweaking something internally to make almost they want to bring an edge system out similar to the M4s, and they want to bring all that out at the same time. But the AKs are coming as far as we know. But if there's any other questions on LMGs or Specnas at all, please drop them down below. We're more than happy to spend a bit of time and make sure you're getting all the information at all the times that is correct, and we want you to have the best informed decision when you're looking at what you want to buy. But if that is everything, it's been a pleasure talking to you. We've covered a load of information, and hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow about 4 p.m. We're live at 4 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook. So until then, we'll see you in a bit. Bye.